Welcome back to the Wizard's Desert. I guess we're not in Kansas anymore. Today we're going to talk about rattlesnakes, scorpions, and I think I just stepped on a cactus right after this. So no, I'm not in Kansas anymore. I'm actually in Scottsdale, Arizona. I'm actually here because Hoovie from Hoovie's Garage has been invited to be an announcer at the Barrett-Jackson. We actually toured Barrett-Jackson Auction today, but we weren't allowed to film there, so we can't give you guys any footage of that. It was really cool, a lot of really cool cars. But we thought, it's evening, the sun's going down, you guys don't want to miss that skyline. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I think my foot's still hurting. I really did step on a cactus. We actually rented a car while we're here, and it's a really cool car. Let's go check it out. Okay, so when we landed, this thing was waiting for us. A 2020 Lincoln Navigator. And at first I saw this thing and said, wow, that car's beautiful. What a beautiful SUV. And we've been riding around in it for quite a while today, and it's pretty nice, but it's not as nice as I thought it would be. But there is one really cool feature, and that's the engine of this thing. Let's pop the hood and take a look. All right. Oh look, there is not a 5.4 3-valve piece of trash engine under here, and I'm so thankful for that. It is so refreshing to see this under the hood. This huge, long SUV, which is the equivalent of a Suburban, has a 3.5 liter V6. Which I'm actually very happy about that, because it's twin turbo. It is the EcoBoost engine. And it has 450 horsepower and 510 pound-feet of torque. This thing, when you really push the gas, it really moves quick. One thing that I'm seeing right now, looking at this engine, it's not my car, I see something I've seen in Kansas, and that is footprints of mice. Let's take a look. All along here on the dust. I hope that they don't have mouse problems or wiring or chewing. I feel sorry for the rental company if they do. But there has, you can see all the little footprints on the battery here. There has been a mouse walking around in here. But we're in the desert, we're in the middle of nowhere. That doesn't surprise me. I mean, we haven't had any issues, thankfully, so. It's actually very surprising to me the way engines are changing. You would expect to see a V8 under the hood of this vehicle, but it isn't. It's a V6, and it's more powerful than the V8s. I'm totally cool with that. I think that's really cool technology. I'm kind of a fan of the EcoBoosts. Some people don't like them because of the problems they have, but I think for what they are and what they can do, they're actually a very cool engine. Let's take a look at the interior. Okay, I'll open this up and it'll put down the footrest for us. Step ladder, whatever you want to call it. It's actually quite premium in here at first glance. You would look at the instrument cluster and see it's a full LCD screen. It has a center LCD stack for navigation, and you would think Range Rover quality, but it's kind of falls short. This up here is not real leather. It's not even really stitched. It's vinyl, plasticky stuff. You can wiggle the whole dash. I guess pretty much any newer car today is that way. But I get the feeling after being in the car for quite a while that it's a glamorous version of an Expedition. They took the basic body and frame of an Expedition and just glammed it up, I guess you could call it. Improved it, updated it, all luxury stuff. These seats are really nice. There's so many different settings. Each of these individually can be changed up or down. It can go in and out. There's lumbar settings. The headrest can move up and down or in and out. It's really kind of a fancy seat. It's really kind of nice. Let's take a look at the back seats. One thing that impresses me about this car that I do like is in the center section of this vehicle, it's not just a bench seat that you throw your kids in the back. It's actually very refined and very nice. It has two true captain's chairs that are very, very soft and comfortable. It has individual armrest, it has HVAC controls, cup holders, all kinds of different controls here, window shades. I do like that. I think that's very premium for this vehicle. It's very nice. This vehicle is the base price of this vehicle is $76,000. It's quite expensive. I wouldn't be surprised if this one has surpassed 80, but it is very, very nice. So here's the back seat, which is your typical bench seat. And if you have a lot of people to carry, that's just where you throw your extra passengers or small kids. It's still nice. It's nice leather and it's very cushy and very soft and comfortable, but it's just your standard bench seat. And it has the double panoramic roof, which is really nice. So even your passengers can look up and see the stars at night. It is a premium vehicle. It's nice. It's just not $80,000 nice, not to me anyway. For $80,000, I can go get a used Range Rover that blows the roof off of this thing. But it is, for what it is still a very nice vehicle. Let's take a look around it. So up here at the front left corner, we have really nice 22-inch wheels. I bet those tires are very expensive, but this is an expensive vehicle. As we go around the front, you can see that the styling has been greatly updated. This doesn't look like your typical Navigator from the old days. It actually looks very, very nice. It looks premium. It looks the part. It really does. As you can see, this one's in the dark black color. If I lived here in Scottsdale, there's no way I would have a black vehicle, because all of this dirt and dust, when it's dry here. It's very dry. It'll be completely coated down the side of this vehicle all the time. So I wouldn't have a black one.
Car Wizard?
Yep.
It sounds like you have experience in that.
Yeah, we live on a dirt road and our vehicles stay dirty pretty much. But we'll move on down the side. There's not much to speak of. It's very slab-sided, very flat. It has roof rails, the standard windows. There's not much to speak of here on the sides. It does look nice, but there's not much to see here. And the rear of the vehicle is very, very premium as well. It's very nice. You drive up to this and you know it's not an Expedition. It's an upper level vehicle, so very, very nice. Okay, and let's open the hatch. The big, huge hatch. Look at that big LED light bar. Yes, there are coats in the back. You're like, Car Wizard, you're in the middle of Scottsdale, Arizona. Why in the world do you have big winter coats? It's because in Kansas, where I came from this morning, it was 35 degrees in the morning. We were literally shivering and had our coats on. And now, today, it was 95 degrees here in Scottsdale. So our coats got thrown in the back, but we will be needing them again because on our way back to Kansas, the forecast is snow and 23 degrees. So it's going to be quite a shock for us, isn't it, Mrs. Wizard?
It will be.
So, anyways, it's a very nice vehicle. Go ahead and get this thing closed. So it's starting to get dark. Isn't that skyline beautiful, Rob?
Absolutely gorgeous. I love it.
Rob's one of my friends. He's along with us also to visit Tyler and check him out at the Barrett-Jackson Auction. What do you think about the Navigator?
I like it. I really do. It doesn't seem like a dressed up Expedition to me. It actually seems like it's got a little bit of character.
Yeah?
It's really nice.
I think if I was spending almost 80 grand, I don't know if I would spend it on that though.
Probably not. I mean, at that point, you can spend an extra 20 and really get something nice.
Yeah, it might be a couple years older, but I mentioned it a little bit ago. You could get a really nice Range Rover for the 80 grand range, 100. It will just blow the doors off of that thing.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. It's not even in the same league.
So I'll try, as I get out of here, I'll try not to trip and rest my hand on that.
Yeah, don't be rattlesnake food either.
Yeah, if I fall, and who knows what's down there, rattlesnakes or... So anyways, thanks for following along. We definitely wanted to show you guys our rental and also the beautiful skyline of Scottsdale. If you want to know what kind of tools I use, check my Amazon affiliates link in the description below. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button, I really suggest that you do that now. We got lots of cool videos to come. Thanks for watching. Let's get out of here, Rob, before a snake bites us.
Yeah, I don't want to get bit.